Welcome to part 15 of my Smart Jixer. In this video we finish the gas tank, assemble the radiator hoses and front clip. Okay, I got the fuel sending unit all complete. Got the lines all connected, got the electric wire up, got grounded to the stud that grounds the motor, and I got a 3-pin plug for the ground, the hot for the pump, and then the sending unit. And I got this plug. It's going to go on the car side, plug in there, and then the fuel line will connect on here, this 90, and go straight over to the fuel rail. Now to get this thing in here, I had to grind out this notch. It dropped right in. With 2 hands I get the fuel sending, or the float switch in. So I got to get the ring in. Got to put this in from below with a couple bolts. Get the gasket on top and get this all assembled. A little trick to get the inner ring in: get yourself a long bolt, and then on the other side, you can pick it up, move it around. You can actually hold it with the bolt. Okay, there's the gas tank. I might have to trim this a little shorter, just depends. Once I get this in the car, it's got to have a little bit of an upward angle. But there it is, all bolted in. This will go to the fuel rail and then the plug, all set up. Put that in the car next. Okay, not too hard to put it in, just got to tip it. Fits just like that. It's got to bolt the front core on, that holds it in place. Okay, everything I work on I got to make it a little better actually. This gas cap I bought, this part here just lifts up so you can turn the cap, but this just rattled around. It had just the 2 pins which you can go through that little hole and pop out. But what I did is put a little detent in the back. I drilled a hole down and I drilled a tiny hole at the top. That's going to be like a breather. But I drilled that hole for this little spring and ball. So I dropped this little spring down in there. And dropped this ball bearing in there. And that's a little pressure ball against that little detent. So now the cap will snap shut and hold itself open. Just little details. Okay, there's the gas cap done with the little ball in there, so it holds it open. And it'll come down. When it comes down, it snaps in place. Much better. Okay, lots of progress this week. So that's where the gas fill is going to go, in the side fender. I got the headlights in, just making sure everything fits, because I got the gas tank and the washer fluid motor mounted. So if I take off the headlight, you can see. So the gas tank's mounted. Got the plug in for the fuel pump and sender. I need to get a new hose here. I cut it too short. I'm going to push that back a little more to get this to line up straight. I took the window wash tank and heated it up so it'd squeeze in behind the gas tank, and ran the line down to the pump down there. So I got window wash, and that's bolted in to a bracket back there, and 1 bolt down there. Then I got the radiator hoses. So that's the upper. I had to splice it because this thing comes, for some reason this Yamaha Banshee radiator, the inlet's pointing down. And I didn't want to change all that, so I got this 130 degree return, then a 18 millimeter to 27 millimeter pipe. But the lower hose came out really nice. You really can't see it there, but let me get over here. So we did a 90 right out of the radiator into the water pump, and then a 18 millimeter to 27 millimeter 45 went right in. That was perfect. So now we got the radiator mounted. It's got its rubber grommet down here and bolted in rubber grommets there. So we got this side all set with the headlight fits. I take off the headlight. We can see behind there. I got the exhaust servo mounted. All the wires just ready to hook up the negative when I'm ready. I got the positive. We got the service loop. I mounted my quick shifter right up there. Plenty of access to get to the oil fill, cabin air filter, you know, the ECU plugs, fuses for the bike engine. Got my tow hook here. And it's nice and sturdy. Exhaust fits right down through the cutout. It's coming along. I'm going to be mounting the radiator overflow tank right in here off of this bolt. I'll get to that in a minute. Battery access. And then I'll be working on the side pipes coming up. Okay, I got the overflow catch can mounted. Just a little simple bracket bolted right in there, and then it came with the hose clamp idea. I don't know if I like that, but it really can't drill into that tank and hold it another way. I ended up back here just turning that 45 around the other way, and it worked. And so out here on the side I got a mark where I'm going to drill for the gas cap. Coming along, got the tires on and the fenders on, just seeing how things are going together. Car's jacked up in the air, so it is sitting up a little high. So we'll see how the stance looks when it's done. Working on the side pipes, got them all welded together, got the brackets on, welded, those will bolt right up under the car. Just got to connect them to the exhaust header. Looking really mean.